So Anna Garcia is the host of True Crime News, and she is not lacking content. This week alone, the show dives into everything from new evidence they uncovered in the murder of PnB Rock to an exclusive sit-down with missing and then found actress Chanel Banks, who talks about why she went off the grid.
I had to take myself out of a bad situation, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. And what transpired from that is what you are seeing in the media now, specifically from the people I've gotten away from.
Okay, so we're going to talk about her case in just a second, but thank you for being here this morning, Anna.
I love being here. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you and the work that you do every day. Okay, so let's start with the murder of PnB Rock. So you guys uncovered some new surveillance footage that really changes everything. Talk about that.
Totally, because what you realize when you look at that video is that the shooter barely gave Rakim Allen, PnB Rock, seconds to turn over jewelry, which means he couldn't even have saved his life by turning over jewelry, right?
So the motivation there.
Well, you know, he was 17 years old, the accused shooter. He has not gone on trial yet. And right now they say he's not mentally competent to stand trial. And the fact that his father, convicted in this murder, is the one who put the gun in this kid's hand.
That's
I mean,
right.
Come on, giving a gun to a kid who is not mentally stable.
Unconscionable.
Unbelievable.
Truly is. Okay, Chanel Banks, this is a story that we've been following here on our show. Truly bizarre. The case of this actress living in Playa Vista goes missing, and then there was a question of her even being missing at all. Her parents or her family came out and did this news conference. Kind of walk us through what happened in that case.
It is so bizarre, and I feel what we know now is that basically we're looking into a family that is quite dysfunctional, and the reason this became public, the reason it almost became a crime, is because the family reported her missing, right? They put out the posters. They called the LAPD.
They said she'd been missing for, what, 2 weeks?
And that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
They said she left her dog, she left all her stuff. So you're thinking, oh my God, this woman has been pulled from her apartment. And that wasn't the case at all, according to her.
Right.
Then when she finally is found in Texas, where she said she went down there to get baptized, to get away from her family, then the family's saying, oh, hold on a second. That's an imposter, it's not her. And like, we're reeling, we're like, oh my God. So then where's the real Chanel Banks?
And then
it is the real Chanel Banks.
Because you talked to her.
Right. And she says, look, she claims my family is abusive, they are controlling, I don't want anything to do with them, I had an opportunity to get away from them. And then they put together a GoFundMe page account. Like, why would you do that?
Right.
It's since been shut down, and they claim they're going to give the money back.
And she's married too, right? Because
she's
the
married.
husband wasn't cooperating in the investigation, and there's a lot more, I think, to this family than we even maybe.
There's a lot
thought.
Going on there without question, and she defends her husband. And can you imagine if you've been married for a year and you're in the middle, you know, right between your wife and the feuding family? It's a no-win situation.
It is. So quickly, I want to get to the Menendez brothers, because before this election, you know, the DA, George Gascon, recommended a resentencing on lesser charges, which would have meant that the Menendez brothers would have likely been released right then and there. But now that we have this new DA that we just elected, Nathan Hochman, he wants to take a closer look at the case. What could this mean for the Menendez brothers?
I think everything is just on pause. I don't think it's the end of everything, because they have 3 avenues to freedom.
Right.
They have this hearing, which is the resentencing, which the new DA is saying, look, I get sworn in on December 2nd.
Yeah.
And December 11th is the hearing. I need time. I need time to look at these files. I can't just make a decision. So you have that path.
Right.
Then you have the habeas corpus, which is the new evidence, which is the letter that was written from Eric to his cousin months before the murders. And it's also the new evidence with the former member of Menudo saying that he was sexually assaulted.
Right.
And then the third avenue is clemency. Will the governor perhaps give clemency?
Yeah.
So everything's been filed in all three ways, and we just got to sit tight and see how it ends up.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, going along with the Netflix show, it just becomes even more drama as this thing, goes on. Ana Garcia, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lovely. All right, True Crime News airs weeknights at 6:30 on Fox 11 Plus. Thank you so much for the work that you do, and we will be right back.